Good morning. It is morning where I am, very early in the morning. I welcome you here and I welcome you back for those that continue to follow me. I am Sue Pickering. I am here to do a reading for the collective. I have been getting a lot of people who have been asking me about 2026 and what's going to be happening in the world. I did a reading here a week ago, I think it was, about 2026, but the energy around it is, there's a lot of people struggling right now. There's a lot of people who are having a really hard time with just life, with I don't know if I want to call it lessons, but things that are coming to the surface that you have already dealt with. And it is the final release of these things that are coming, and for you to look at them, what is serving you, what isn't, letting go of, the things that no longer serve you at all. And there's a space here for you to really look. And what are you going to do with what you know? What are you going to do with where you're at? What are you going to plant the seeds in 2026 with? Okay, not everything is just going to start sprouting like that you've released these things or they've come back to the surface. This is integrating. Now it's time to plant the seeds. This is integrating. This is embodying all that you know and what you've learned. There is a space here for you to really allow for the things to materialize, to come to fruition as you move into 2026. And 2027, you will start seeing all of those rewards start paying off as long as you have embodied what you have learned. For some people, it's going to take a little longer. For some people, they've been working on it for so long that it's just like, it's time now, I'm ready. And it's going to be a massive shift, massive, huge leap into the future. Some people are ahead of where they're ahead of schedule, almost waiting for some people to kind of catch up. I won't lump people into, categories, but there's a space where if you haven't been doing the work, it's going to take a little bit longer. And there's no I'm behind, there's no I'm ahead, there's none of that. It is all a space where we are coming together to create a world that we have been seeking for so long. Okay, I'm going to get started with my reading. I just got to grab my light. I realized I was sitting in the dark pretty much. It's really dark here. It's early morning. Again, welcome. If you would like your own reading, please click the link in the description. I still have my Black Friday special on until December, the Friday, the 13th, 15th, something like that. Barrier and transition. Wow. Okay. I am feeling like, again, what I was talking about, I'm going to continue on with 2026. What I was talking about, it is a space where you are, unraveling these old stories, the old patterns, the old thinking, letting go of the old story, okay, the old conditioning, because they're showing me that there is some more twists and winds coming, but in the end, this massive transformation. I am saying massive. So if you are struggling right now, just know, keep going, because it is going to create something really big, internal growth, coming back to home, to your heart. If this is about your business, it's going to start thriving. all of those things. It's all about the transition from A to B. And when we are in transition, we seem to do some things still in the A group, but we're moving toward B, and we're deciphering what we can let go of and what we can bring, what skills we have, what skills we are not using, what skills do we need to ramp up to in order to have the outcome that we are seeking. Okay, that is beautiful. I love that. um, they're telling me reach for the stars. So whatever there is that you are reaching toward, reach higher. Just keep going. The worst that can happen is you hit the moon. I don't know how that saying goes. Reach for the stars, hit the moon. I can't remember. You get what I'm saying. Hermit. And for a lot of people, this is a space where you are going back inward. A lot of people have said that things are resurfacing, coming back and forth, back and forth. And it's like, how many times is it going to come back and forth until you don't allow it to give any energy to? Okay. What do you, four of pentacles? This is security. This is, what are you holding on to? You're holding on to the past. You're holding on to the grief. You're holding on to, sometimes we hold on to some things, and um, we have to ask ourselves, why am I going back into the chaos? I have finally found my peace. Why do I go back into that chaos? Why am I, going back into the drama? You've set the boundaries. Why are you going back? Things like that. Definitely some new things coming toward you. This is the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups. Whoops. Sorry. Oh gosh. It was already turned over and I flipped it up. But with this, there's some opportunities here for you. There is, but you're too focused on going back into the chaos. You're too focused on, I've already done this. Why am I going through it? And you're focusing on, going into a space of trying to understand it rather than going to a space of, I've already learned this. I'm moving on, right? And moving with they're saying integrity, moving with the skills and knowledge that you already have built from going through it in the previous years, months, however that looks for you. There's just something here for you to go deeper in. Okay. And it's okay to be ahead of your time. It's okay. Excuse me. It's okay to be a fish out of water is what they're saying. It's okay to be weird, different, however you want to look at that. Okay. What is different? What's normal? It's a setting on a dryer, I always say, right? So there's nothing that is weird, nothing that is different. You're just you. You just navigate your ship how you navigate your ship, and don't make yourself wrong in that. Okay. Whoop, there we go. The World. Wow, beautiful. Things are starting to evolve. Transformation. Five of Cups. Again, this is focusing on the positive. This is focusing on, you already know how to get through the traumas that you're going through right now, or the difficulties that you're going through right now. You know how to navigate the ship. You're just focusing on that you're not in the other, you haven't taken the full leap yet. But what is it going to take for you to take that leap? What do you need to go inward with? What do you need to know? Things will start really evolving and transforming once you can take that massive, it's not a massive leap, it's a little leap, but with massive gain. Okay. You will be moving in a total different energy. They're showing me it's just like you're navigating from ease and grace rather than in the chaos, if you want to call it that. Okay. There's just something here. It's just what they're showing me. It's like you need to just take a step back, and just be within yourself. Just be. They're just saying the leap is in the quietness. The leap is in connection to self, rather than the exterior world. Okay. Queen of Wands came out reversed. So there is something here still holding you back from, that comfort, from following your full internal gut, um, from, there's just something here for you to really, you're not following your back and forth, but you're more in tune with the chaos, I'll call it. I don't know how else to say it. It's like, sometimes, why do we go back into our own misery? And that's where you're at right now. And they're just saying, let it go, let it go. Sometimes we want to be in control. So that is what we're doing. We're trying to move back into control. And when we're in control, we're holding on to an outcome. We're holding on to how fast things should move. We're holding on to so many things that is stopping us from really being in flow, with ease, with grace, with love, with, whatever is to come is to come. Okay. Community calls. So and move your body to move your emotion. So wherever you feel like you are, stuck in those old patterns, those old controlling belief systems, they're saying move. They're telling me that there's a new path. You just have to move toward it. Navigate, when we go back into the chaos, where do you need to just go hermit and go be within yourself to listen to your own guidance, how to move? And this community calls, I am feeling it is find the analogy is, it's like, find that space, those people that can hold your hand until you get there. It's like finding that support group until you get there. Then you can be the support to hold other people's hands as you continue to move, how you need to navigate. Okay. But once you go, that's it. Like, it's freedom. It is beauty. It is growth. It's all this transformation. But they're telling me you need to continue to create, looking for those answers that you are seeking in order to find that complete fulfillment, in order to let go of point A to get to point B. Okay. This deck has been calling me and I haven't pulled a card yet from it. Okay. Whoops. So I gotta grab a card. Wow. Yin. I love this. This is a space where you're moving more into your intuitiveness. You're moving more into grace. You're moving more and navigating from a slower pace, from a slower space. You are more nurturing than what you are putting your head down. I got to figure this out. This is like, you're going into those old thought patterns, and they're just saying, let it go. Just be an allowance, allow things to fall into place how they need to fall into place. Don't continue to rewrite the story that has already been written 10 times, or, repeat those old patterns. Okay. There's transformation here. We don't transform if we don't change anything, right? The Hanged Man came out sideways. So the Hanged Man is about perspective. It's about seeing things from a different angle than what you ever have before. Okay. So really moving into those spaces where they're telling me you're not chained up. You are allowed to navigate how you want to navigate. You're allowed to be in flow. You're allowed to reconnect. You're allowed to let go of the old patterns. Okay. Because that is what's going to allow you to see the story differently and the outcome through that transformation. Page of Cups again. So there's definitely something being offered here, a lighter path, a better path, opportunity for you to reconnect in a much deeper way, allowing things to come to you rather than chasing it, allowing people to come to you, allowing, all of this, to receive. We've been in a world where we have to continue to give, go get it, give, help this person out, do the right thing. Yes, we need to do some of those things, but under a space where it is, in a space where you are allowing yourself to receive as well. Okay, am going to finish up with one more card here. I could go on and on. Today's reading feels like it could be a long, long, long one, but I don't want you to not, or to stop watching because it's too long. So we're going to finish up with one more card here. Courage to move out of the current, courage to let go of what feels secure, courage to move into something that you maybe are scared, you don't know where it's going to take you, you don't know if it's going to be a good outcome. There is something here for you to have the courage to step in, even if you don't know what the outcome is going to be. And you can relate that to anything in your life. If you want to, you're looking for a new career or a relationship, or leaving one thing and to go to another, however this relates, right? But they're just saying it's time to step into, even if there is unknown, even if there is a space where you are, feeling like you're walking into the storm, that is where you're going to find your most transformation in a beautiful, beautiful way. Thank you, and I hope you like, share, and subscribe and comment. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here, and I always like to hear in the comments because then I know you're watching, and I appreciate you. Much love. Have a great day.